All right, we are live. Welcome. Welcome to a Saturday stream. It's Saturday already. It's a good Saturday. It's not bad. So today, whoops, didn't mean to make that full screen. Today, as per usual, or not as per usual, as per not usual, I'm gonna be taking a break from the big builds and stuff, and I'm gonna be just making some random small stuff and just seeing how it goes. I don't know. Of course, and of course, I'm going to be starting off with a tree. But before that, obviously, let's look at other people's stuff. Gets inspired by that. Um, this is a weird render. That sky back there is very strange. It's a little too consistent. It's got to be like a gradient to look more like the Minecraft one. It's a subtle gradient, but it is a gradient. Wow, those are cool mountains. I don't see blocks in that. I don't know if those are actually made in Minecraft. Yeah, it just says 3D art, so I'm not sure that that's actually Minecraft. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. What? Why is it taking the screenshot when I hit escape? I don't understand. I was hitting the wrong button, and it was taking a screenshot, but I was trying to not take the screenshots, but by hitting escape, and it was just like, okay, I'll take the screenshot now. Sorry about that. All right. Anyway, not too many bills to look at today. Not a lot of stuff to go through. But they got their time of day. I think this is probably the best of the bunch. Just a random little archway. Looks pretty good though. All right. Anyway, don't actually think I have Minecraft open yet, so let's go ahead and get into this and go for it today. So, yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, that's something I definitely. I've been watching Sword Art Online again, and I didn't even know there was like two whole more seasons of it that I hadn't even watched yet at all. So that's interesting. Um, the third and fourth seasons are very weird. I mean they're a logical like next step, I guess. It makes sense. They're just weird. It's yeah. It's a lot more predictable, I guess, in the later seasons though. Unfortunately, um, it's a lot like the arcs of the seasons. Like they're a lot more to, like easy to just be like, oh yeah, it's obviously what that's gonna happen, and like that guy's probably gonna show up again, kind of thing. Um, but yeah, it's a lot more interesting than I thought it was actually in the later seasons, at least. We'll give Sword Art Online a bad rap sometimes. I think it's not too bad. I enjoyed what I watched. Anyway, Pluto streaming. Oh yeah, I also had the idea to kind of go back maybe later sometime back to like some of my old builds like this one and just kind of spice them up a little bit or something, like maybe make this tree look better, like actually have it like being pulled out of the ground more and like the dirt being pulled up more or something, and like maybe put some more plants around it or something. I don't know. But this one would definitely be the first I would do it with, because as you can see when I go to this map, whoops, well, if I actually go there properly, I get on top of this terrain, and yeah, this is where I spawn in this world, basically. So I want to make that part look nice, and yeah, I think it's a good opportunity to do that. So first thing I want to do is a tree, because I haven't just made a tree to like warm up or whatever in quite some time actually. It's been a hot minute since I've just made a tree, and that's not like the whole stream. um, so yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it over here. We're gonna make it right next to spawn because I don't really want to go very far or anything. All right, I don't know why there's people talking in this. All right, walls 251. Let's actually walls 251 15. There we go. Cool. we have a plot for our tree. And, oh, oops, there we go. We already have spruce wood in our hand, so I guess that's what we're using. Not going to use any inspiration. I'm just going to kind of make a tree and kind of wing it. Just see what happens, essentially. Let's actually just make like a line for ourselves for this tree to follow. Not sure if I want it to be low like that. Really, I want to make a taller tree. Yeah, let's make a taller tree. I don't like that. A little too low to the ground. What I think I want here. We'll have to make the roots out of some like stairs and stuff more so later on here, but yeah, we'll get to that. Make a few sort of layers of branches for this to have. Sort of layers down here, here, and then we have another layer up here. Sort of branch out a lot more. Okay, so let's sort of just use these to branch out. Go from there. It's very therapeutic for me. I love making me just a generic old tree. I'm gonna try to make the branches kind of short so I can maybe go back later and put a little bit of length at the end with some stairs and slabs or whatever. And we'll add details that way. Well, I need these branches down here to be a little bit longer now still too. Especially the like thicker parts, so we can kind of add a little more interesting. This could be a more interesting branch here. We can kind of go up and out with it, and also up and over. Definitely what we're going for. And then this second layer we can kind of build up a little bit more so than I was trying to go for there to begin with. Kind of build it out. Let's get a little bit of ways away from this. Let's kind of see what shapes we're getting. Okay, not bad. Definitely need to build up the top part a lot more still. Kind of make that a little bit more round in general. I think maybe not right there. Is for like down here we can have another branch kind of coming out up over here. So, yeah. And maybe we could go up a little bit farther with this still. Little branches. Up really as tall as we can with that, and then get a lot more down here still now to kind of fill in this area. Probably make this a little bit thicker in the middle up to that part. Yeah, I like that's going all right. It's gonna be a lot more fun when we get to the leaves because I got a lot of leaves to choose from, and I did a bit of organizing, and you guys will see that here. I'm pretty sure I showed the plot in a past stream, but show it again. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I like the tallness of this. This is going good. Another branch down out over here. That's like, that's way too straight of a branch for that. What is going on there? Like go there and then come back and then up more, yeah. Oops. Okay. Spice that up a little bit on the ends. All right. Yeah, let's get our stairs and stuff and do that first, and then we'll get the leaves in there. So I guess we'll do dark oak because that makes sense. Yeah. Oops. Slab. Dark oak. Okay. Let me just go ahead and make sure I place at least one of each real quick. There we go. There we go. Okay. Do like no. Ugh. I wanna do that on the end for some reason. We do like that, then that, then that. I don't know. Okay. Do that like a stair at the end, yeah. Yeah. Like that. Top part, there we go. Alright. Yeah. This is gonna give it some nice looks, I think. We could definitely add it like in a bit of that texture down here and stuff too, especially for the roots and such. Add in like that. And yeah. Sure. That look a lot better. Like that. Yeah. And maybe some more like that. Kind of look like they go into the ground a little bit better than other roots do. Do a couple more that sort of have the gap there. I like that. We could probably put a stair at the end of that. Find one. There, that's a stair. Okay. Yeah, no more like that. Alright. And yeah. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, we just need to keep going with these on the branches though, and then we're good to go. And yeah, whoops. That's not what I meant to click. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. Oh, those commercials were hilarious. Oh man. They definitely got the right amount of publicity for it though, so you know, it's something. If it was embarrassing publicity, it's good enough for them, you know. All publicity is good publicity, as it were. Whew. Eye contact is really just not wanting to focus today. Keeps rotating wrong in there and won't rotate right. Um, yeah, I like this. I don't like this song. This is really boring. Okay, that's a little better. All right. Yeah. So I I already talked about Sword Art Online, but ooh, yeah, not what I expected it to be, honestly. Later seasons. I rewatched it purely because I saw that there were uh later seasons, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Maybe I should give this a rewatch and see if I actually like it or not. Give it my own opinion, not let the internet try and tarnish my experience of it just because other people don't like it. Yeah, honestly, I mean, not bad. I don't know, not horrible. It's definitely not like the best anime ever. Obviously, it's not my favorite. It's just, but it's not bad. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm never seeing this again. I'll never watch this again. Again, I might watch it again someday. I forget whatever the plot was for the last seasons or whatever again, and all the stuff that happened. But yeah, I think it was worth it. um, yeah, I know. Sword Art Online gets a lot of bad rep on online sometimes, so don't really fully understand why. I know. There's probably plenty of videos I could go watch and be like, hey, this is why you should hate Sword Art Online, but I don't know. As long as the artists and the people involved behind making it aren't horrible people, I think it's a solid watch, you know? Hey, dog. Let's see if Rue can come up here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, you can just barely see her head. Oh, nope, she gone. She out. Did not enjoy that. But no thanks. I don't want to be up here. The other dog is the one that likes me up in my lap, actually. She would just jump up in my lap. She was allowed to right now. Yeah. Dogs are great. I mean, I can't say that I am more a dog person than a cat person because I genuinely like both of them quite a bit. So, but on that note, cats are more boring because you can't, like, you know, you can't take them places with you most of the time. Like, you can't take them to the pet store. It's not like, I mean, you can, but it's not like you want to because it's a cat and it doesn't probably want to either. And you definitely can't just take it on walks. Most of the people, or most cats anyway, there's probably an exception or two, but like, that's not, no. In general, you can't take a cat on a walk. So you can't take cats on walks. Like, that's just the generalization of it. Yes, there are exceptions, obviously, but like, most people can't take their cat on a walk. If you get a cat, you could expect to not be able to take that cat on a walk. um, and that definitely makes cats a little bit lower on the tier thing for me. But at the same time, cats are more interesting at home. Like, they do more interesting things, and they're more interesting, like, personality wise at home. And of course, if you take your dog and you have it interact with other dogs, it can be an interesting thing as well. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the dog versus cats thing debate. But I mean, yeah, I like them both. They're both interesting in different ways. Is basically what I'm trying to get at, I guess. In the end. Um, but yeah. Anyway. I sure that'll blow over. So yeah, going back to the multiverse of madness, I've been trying to think about it more on why that like jump scare scene was necessary, and I was going back to the when I asked on like random Discord, and I actually got an answer apparently. So I looked at that, and they said that apparently Doctor Strange is looking in like a pool, looking like for the pool of water to like do a spell with it or something. Not sure that I saw that. I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch and see if that's a thing. Um, and then there was definitely another reason they gave. I can't even remember now. But that was the one that like stuck out to me, and it was just like, I guess that could be a legit. You know, like I guess maybe he was trying to stop to do a spell or something to get out of there in a different place, different way to get out of there. I don't know. but still, seems like they shouldn't have stopped. Wasn't a good decision, obviously. Um, anyway. All these branches are going to be very pointless, but they'll help with leaves, I guess, and making us a nice specific spot for them. Whoops, dang it. There we go. Actually go down with this one. Go down too much. Maybe like a stair at the end. Nah, nah. And boom. Oh yeah, it's a lot of branches, alright. We missing any obvious ones? There's this one. If I'm missing like stuff inside the tree, it's not as important because the leaves are probably going to cover up quite a bit anyway. Ooh, you know what leaves might look really good on this tree? Especially if we change them back into just regular leaves. Ooh, yeah, okay. Okay. You ready for this? Let me go here and get ready to use some nice leaves. So let's go SBR G select. Let's go over to my grid over here of all my trees. So these ones specifically, actually, these red ones are the ones I was thinking about. I want to go look at some of the other ones, just sort of, see my options. These orange ones are pretty nice too, but these are definitely meant to be bigger leaves. Those red ones are meant to be like bigger leaves for a smaller tree, as it were. All right, so these are all clumps of leaves over here too. See, these aren't bad. Wait, no. This is kind of also the style I'm looking for. Just these like triangles here, or these 3 blocks stacked together to make like an arrow. Bunch of those. But these kind of have too many wild variations of it. I kind of want them all to be flatter, Yeah, we'll just use the red ones and see how it goes. So we just need boom, 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 click, back, SBRG. Well, we don't need export. We can just go SBR now. Add grid, random, offset. Let's do range -1 to 1. Add back, and then we do. I guess we'll just do -1 to 1 here as well. Doesn't really matter. Do the middle, and then we do not want to include R. We do not want to replace blocks either. Filter none. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure that this is on too, just to make sure that when I put them in there, they don't replace our branches at all. It's either this or do just like ooh, actually I want to try 2 different things. Let me undo that real quick. Let's make a stack of this tree and everything in it. So boom, boom, oops, stack, and then no wait, what? Why did I not get? Oh, did I? That's why. Let's try that again. Stack. There we go. I want the ground in there too. There's also some blocks in the ground, part of the roots. So, okay. So first thing I want to try with the one I already have selected here is just go gmask 0 again, and we're gonna go replace around dark oak slabs and dark oak stairs. Place around dark oak stairs, comma dark oak slabs with let's do oak leaves. Nope, why did that work? Place around invalid around. Why did that not work? Maybe I just need to do them one at a time just to see if it works. Yeah, there we go. Dark oak slab. There we go. Sort of like that. And then we can replace, whoops. Oops, I forgot about the roots. Whoop. Let's do Gmask, oak, leaves, BR sphere 0, and then boom. Get rid of this stuff down here real quick. Okay. Then I kind of want to just try and put like another block around it, sort of sporadically-ish. So we'll go boom. We didn't need to do that, but place. Oops, dang it. Gmask 0. Oops. Place around 18, or oak leaves rather. With let's do a hashtag simplex of, I don't know, like 7, and then we can do oak leaves, comma 0, comma acacia leaves, I think would probably be good. Comma 0s, oak leaves, or no, let's do acacia leaves again. Comma 0, and then comma oak leaves. Bracket, let's see what that looks like. Ooh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Alright. That's actually not bad. I mean, just overall as is right now. Probably use a little bit more replacing around, honestly, but let's do replace around oak leaves, comma acacia leaves. Is that gonna let us do it this time? Yes, it is. Why did it let me do a comma something else that time? Interesting. Whatever. Oh, jeez. Running into flowers. Yeah, I do like it getting thicker, but I don't like the bottom part very much. A little bit too low to the ground. But at the same time, I guess that is kind of natural. Sometimes that happens. You know, sometimes the trees go down, have the branches just touch the ground like that. So, you know what? I'm going to leave it. I think that's pretty natural version of that. And now, let's do the other version, which takes longer, but also is pretty fun. So, I'm going to actually... I think I'm going to change the offset thing. And we're going to just do -1. Oh, whoops, fixed. Let's actually change this to 0 again. And let's go to this part and do -1. Okay, there we go. Back, bind. There we go. I just want it to be always down. And then we're also going to go SBRS preview false, because I don't want that there for now. We're just going to click and spam it, basically. Hope it looks good. Yeah, we're just going to kind of click on the inside and then like the outsides of the branches. Kind of fill it in a couple of times. And oh, I didn't like that last one there. Undo that. Alright, yeah, no, I didn't like that last one either. There needs to be one in there though, yeah. Boom, but doom. And then, of course, I'm going to change this red to something else. I might make us another stack of it just to keep the red as well. Oh, sorry. Geez. Back in my days, I had to put each of those leaves by hand. Yeah, voxel and world edit couldn't do that much. Saying what's possible. Oh yeah, I love it. It's amazing the tools you can actually use. I mean, it's really just a natural evolution to make things easier. Honestly, that's really all it is. It's like, oh, how can we make doing this thing easier for ourselves instead of pain in the butt that takes 3 years to make, you know? But yeah. It's awesome. This is technically not World Edit. It's part of World Edit, but this is an additional plugin that I'm using. It's called Schematic Brush Reborn 2.0. And yeah, definitely one of the best tools you can have. You can literally paste a whole city with this, and I've shown that in past streams. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, you can see that stream. It's like the Schematic Brush tutorial stream or something like that. But yeah, it's very powerful and very useful indeed. Especially for leaves on trees, as you can see. My favorite use of it, honestly, but definitely not the only one. Alright, we're getting close to having most of the leaves we need on here. We could probably put more at the top here, just kind of dense it up more. essentially. I don't like that last one. Putting more on the inside at the top because that makes more sense for there to be sort of just a bunch at the top because that's where it's going to get a bunch of sunlight and stuff. See, all these branches at the top make sense to be kind of more covered than not. That sort of gives us an excuse to have that kind of gap in there and such too. All right, let's just kind of go around looking for any branches we missed like those. On the insides, a little bit more. But yeah, there you go. That's not bad. I think we're getting somewhere. I love that look. Okay, so let's make a stack of it and let's turn it into real leaves instead of red, and we'll see what we do from there. So, let me make that a little more precise. Actually, I don't want to too big of a plot with this. Stack, bam. Oh, dang it. Okay, I still have the GMAS 0 on again. Stack. There we go. Okay. So now, yeah, we could just do it with this one. So replace. Oh, geez, what is this red block? Nether wart block. Okay. Replace nether. I don't even remember what it was. Nether wart block with. Let's do. I think azalea leaves would actually look pretty good. Those are like really light, and then we can use like a really dark leaf for those other stuff. Oh, what? Did I not? Oh. Apparently I don't have that part. These little blocks down here selected. Just means we need to do this and this. There we go. And also, of course, this. Okay. So now we just need to replace the, there's 2 blocks. So it's the red concrete and terracotta with something darker. I think we're going to do just the same block for both of those, unlike it is now. Replace red concrete with, I want to do spruce just to see what it looks like, spruce leaves. What? Yeah, I just want to see the darkness of these. I guess birch are pretty dark, actually. At least in comparison. And they look better than spruce, I think, because they don't have, like, the little pine trees on them. Let's do birch. Leaves. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. And then red terracotta. Also, boom. Nice. Oh, yeah, I like the look of that. Especially with those lighter leaves. We could maybe, let's replace some of these the birch leaves with the azalea on this one. With azalea leaves. Oh, wait, were they birch leaves? What was I using? Acacia and oak. Oh, acacia leaves then. There we go. Maybe the other way around. Maybe change acacia leaves to the birch leaves. Oops. And then replace. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, I'm gonna make another stack of this because why not? I mean, it's gonna benefit me more if I do it. I think we need to go ahead and these plots bigger apparently. Boom. Stack. Okay. Now we can do the replace this and then replace oak leaves with azalea leaves. I kind of like that. I think I like with the fluffy tree, I like the darker better though. But that's not bad still. I do like the lighter better though with this. I think we should do a dark variant. Just like a normal variant of this as well. That'd be kind of cool. I love me my tree making. I do indeed. All right, let's make sure we get the ground in there. Oops. Okay. Stack and replace this one. Actually, I want to replace the other one behind it here, because yeah, I don't want that one to be the. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom. Okay, replace azalea leaves with oak leaves, and then replace birch leaves with acacia leaves. There we go. And that's just like the normalized version of that. Interesting. Doesn't look bad. But I do like that light version of this better. And of course, the red version is just wild. I could make like a fall variant. Could actually. That would be an interesting thing. I could make like sort of fall variations of these leaves. That could be interesting. Let's see what that looks like. I remember putting sphere with randomly filled leaves. Yeah. So it wouldn't change. So it wouldn't change those blocks, but you still had to put a lot of work by hand. I mean, yeah, I did build the tree by hand, I guess. That's true. Or like the base of the tree. But yeah, and I did build the leaves by hand before I put them into schematics to put them on the tree. So technically, yeah, you're right. I mean, I did still have to put a work in by hand, but it makes putting that work in by hand a lot more worth it in the long run, because you can use that work a lot more efficiently, you know? And then, yeah, of course, I can make like a stacked version of this, and I can just use it as a dead tree. I really kind of want to do that now, actually. Let me go grab those leaves. I think I just need to go back, right? Yeah. So let me just grab these three, and we'll put them over there. And then, what version am I? I'm in 1.17.1. Don't have 1.18 yet with all of the cool tools, but I will certainly be. I'll be making a tree from 0 to build height, or actually, what is it, -64 to build height? I'll be making a tree from the bottom to the top in 1.18. I've already done it in here, so I figured I might as well do that challenge again. But I don't want to do it without, especially just, you know, the spike brush. I think that's really important, and then the schematic brush is going to be really, really important for the leaves, because I don't want to do that with World Edit or anything like that. I think, especially with the tree that big, making like a schematic brush of just really good looking leaves is going to be essential for that to look awesome. But anyway, yeah, I'm waiting on the server stuff to be ready and for 1.18 and for my team to actually make the server, because I'm not motivated enough to make my own server. Unless somebody wants to make that for me with the tools that I just said. So that'll be a little while until I'm working on 1.18. But anyway, fix what I say. Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead. Let me make a little grid selection thing for myself. So we need to go right here. SBRG. And whoops, we want it to go left. We want it to, let's make sure that those okay. Size, we need like 10 each. Rows, we need 3. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna be rows and columns or columns and rows. Wait, no, based on where I'm facing, it should be rows and columns, right? So yeah, we want 3 rows and 1 column. And then the offset, whatever, all that stuff, we can just leave default. Nope, I still did it wrong, but that's okay. As long as the leaves fit in there, it doesn't really matter. But basically, these grids are going to make it so I can select these things super quickly. I actually want to make the schematic of them, but first we need to put them in here. And I'm going to change them once I put them in here. Undo. Here's what I say. And then I'll be able to use these as well for other projects. So that'll actually be useful to do this little experiment. I see a lot of different blocks and leaves. Yes, that grid places are all trees that I've used. And the grid tool is part of the schematic, or not part of it. It's an add-on that you can get for the schematic brush, this grid thing that I just made. And basically just makes it so you can select and create the schematics in like a snap. You know, you just literally click on each one of these grids. It selects the blocks. It just puts like a little You'll see when I do it. I mean, puts a little light block and then you click and it selects them. But yeah, you'll get to see that when I do it for sure. Let's use. Ooh, I want to use red sand, but that's just gonna fall unless I put. I don't want to put like. Yeah, I don't want to have to put a bunch of whatever you call it in front of them. So I need some yellow or no. Use orange terracotta for like the middle part here. So yeah, basically you're just gonna do kind of mixed in yellows and I think maybe some oranges is or not. Yeah, I guess this is more orange and then some yellows as well. Maybe some browner stuff in there. I don't know, but essentially just mix in a few of these different kind of leaves in here and let's maybe do like one or two that are inversed and stuff too. So like whoops, like this on the outside and then this on the inside, stuff like that. I mean, I already did those in first. That's fine. But yeah. And we could maybe change like the center of that one. I think we'll do this as like a yellow one or something later. And let's do this top one like this too. So yeah, this is the handwork you're talking about here. This is it. This is what it takes to make those leaves look like that on a tree. Literally creating them, doing it by hand. All right. Yeah, the setup is hard, but the payoff is wow. All right, let's get a yellow, some yellow stuff. Let's just type yellow first. So we definitely want the terracotta. And then, not sure I want to use just like a straight up yellow block for the other one. I want like a sort of more subtle yellow. There is this, the corn, whatever. Oh my god, what is my brain doing? I don't know why I said corn. It looks like corn, I guess. You know, my brain was just like, yeah, it's corn. It's coral. Coral. Oh my god. All right, I'm tired. It's fine. It's been a week or something. I don't know. Let's do like that, and then yeah. Nice. That'll be the brightest for sure. Whoops, we'll have to replace it with world edit later. Let's actually use sponge for now, just so that we know it needs to be yellow, and then we'll replace it with the coral later. Honestly, sponge is not bad for just like a yellowish leaf looking color anyway, but that's okay. We're not going to use that. And maybe do one inverse like over here. So we got that more interestingness. And coral on the inside. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna look so weird. So cool. Okay, so we can go boom, boom, replace 19 with horn, coral block. That should make it so that it doesn't replace because we didn't place it by hand. Yeah, nice. All right, and now we can use our lovely SBR G select, and we go boom, boom, boom. As you can see, yeah, like I said, whoa, why is it going so crazy big with those selections? Wait, hold on, something's not right with this. Something ain't right. It's not supposed to be making the selections that big. Hold on. I need to hold on. None. Let me clear X, go away, none. There we go. Let me unbind things and then yeah. Can't do that. SBR G select. Okay, yeah, it's not doing that again. Boom. Okay. I don't know if it did it right that time, but whatever. Okay, we need to make another stack of one of these trees, of course, as well, and get rid of the leaves. So let's do this one in the end. Excuse me. So boom. So we want a couple extra blocks this time. Boom. Stack. And then I will go ahead and Should I replace this one? Oak leaves, comma, acacia leaves, I think. Was it what it was? Leaves. Whoops. Ha. Nope. With a 0. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it was. Cool. And now we can go to our grid thing again. We can go SBRG. Or sorry, just SBR, and we can hit add, and we can just hit grid, random rotations and flips, offsets. Let's do a fixed at -1 again, like we did with the other time. Back, placement, middle, include error, and all that stuff is right. We hit bind, and bam, all 3 of those schematics are now on my tool. Whoops. Okay, so yeah, it did select them weird. Okay, so we just need to fix the offset so it's correct, essentially. It's going to be like a weird offset, so we just do SBR, and we're just gonna go edit, fixed, and we need just like an offset of 10 or something like that, and bind that to see where we are. Yep, that's pretty close. We need like 11 maybe, or 12 still though. I should just be able to do that, and then yeah, hit back, combined. Okay, bam. Yep, that works. Okay, let me undo that. Let's do gmask 0 just in case, and we can start just spamming these leaves around in the tree again. And yeah, this should look really interesting, actually. This fall tree, we could do this like with like as flowers too. What are the coolest servers out there? Oh my gosh, you know, I don't honestly play on a ton of servers anymore. I still do hop on Hypixel every once in a while, though. I will say that is still one of the better of them. But good. That's a good question. I don't actually know that I have like a server that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go play on that server. I really need to start like a survival series. That's reminding me. I don't know that it would be like a server. I think I would just do like a single player survival series. But I really need to do something like that. It'd be interesting. I want to do it on a server because I want to be able to like build a house and then do it or something, or like be able to build a house once I find a certain thing or something like that. Because I have plans. I don't know if I want to do those exactly or not. You know, I have other plans as well. Like I have plan A, plan B, you know, kind of thing. I don't know. Plan A is to have a survival series on a server so I can do some wacky stuff, but plan B is just to do single player, of course. Yeah, this is looking fantastic. I think the yellow is a little bit too bright from that horn coral. A little bit too crazy with that because it's popping out a little bit more than the rest. Actually, at the same time though, it's really not, because it kind of makes it work, because then the reds don't pop as much, you know, because the reds would be normally super poppy, like, you know, this is very much a tree that would pop out of the environment. Yeah, you know, I don't actually hate this. I think this is actually working out excuse me, pretty well. Are you doing client works too? No, I don't do like client work. I just do contract stuff for Rewrite Media, which is all basically education edition stuff now. That's basically all I do. Make education edition maps, which I genuinely love. I love what I do. I think it's awesome that I get to make, or have people learn from the stuff that I make. Like that's a cool feeling, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Have a good one as well. Thanks for stopping by. Watch me make another tree. Nothing new here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think this actually turned out pretty good. I think this is a better fall tree than I've made before. Let me see if I can find that other one. Oh wait. I think it's yeah. I want to say it's map Pluto. You there? I think it's in my main world here somewhere. Yeah. See this tree? This tree I made, I think, with schematic. This is like one of the earlier trees that I made. No, maybe not actually. I'm not sure. Genuinely don't know if I made this with schematic brush or just a bunch of world edit. The leaves, anyway. The tree itself, I definitely just made by hand. I just built all the trunk by hand. But yeah, I like doing the leaves and stuff with world edit because I think that here we go. This is the fall tree that I've previously made to compare it to, and yeah, like let's take this over there and let's compare and contrast real quick. This is oh boy. I think I've improved the method here. Let me make sure I'm not gonna paste it on top of that. Okay, yeah. Oh man. Oh no. Okay, let me undo that. Let's put it over this side of it. Yeah. Just yeah. That's not even close to comparable. Like this one is just so much better. Come on. Yeah. Oh man. Just noticing some branches I missed in there. Yeah, there's just no competition. This is just so much better. Let's go walk under this one and look at. Oh gosh, I forgot to replace blocks in this one. I didn't even realize. What? Whoops. Guess you can't really tell from the outside. I guess this is the more finished version, technically. I don't know. The glass looks like crap though. I think the more solid blocks look better. Could maybe add glass like to this one to elevate it, but I don't know that that would actually help if I added glass to this bigger one. Like glass maybe above the blocks only or something. I don't know, we'll try it. We'll look and see what it looks like, and then I think that's it's probably the last experiment I'll do today actually. What does this tree look like with some glass around these blocks here? So let's go boom. And let's go stack. And I think I have a G mask on. Stack. There we go. Okay, so let's go replace. So Gmask 0, and then replace above orange terracotta. Comma. What is it? Red. Smooth red sandstone. With do orange stained glass. There we go. And then basically just do the same thing for the other ones. So we go, this one's gonna be red, and we can just enter that real quick. We're going to do this with nether wart block and red concrete. So change all this. Nether block. If I can type, comma, red, and enter. Whoops, did I spell something wrong? Probably. Of nether wart block, comma, red, concrete. See if I don't put the brackets, if it works. Okay, it does. Yeah, I'm not really sure that this glass is making this look any better, honestly. It's just kind of making it look worse in my eyes, but I don't know. I'll do the yellow one too, regardless, because we're this far. We might as well finish it. What is it? Horn, coral, and yellow concrete or something? Horn, coral block, comma, yellow concrete. There we go. I mean, it gives it more fluff, that's for sure, but I'm not sure that that's necessarily a good thing in this case. Like, it's just kind of making it look more noisy, you know? Yeah, I don't know. My opinion, it doesn't look as good as I think just the plain one looks better. The yellow's still a little bit too vibrant in my eyes, but I'm not sure what else I would use. Let's see. I guess we could use yellow concrete, but that's basically just as yellow as the horn coral, really. Let's see. Let's grab that, and then grab the. We could use yellow glazed terracotta. That's even brighter. Yeah, not really a lot of yellow blocks that are. Let me go back to the horn coral. Yeah, horn coral's just as bright as. Actually, it might be. It might be better to do the yellow concrete. Let's see what it looks like. Let's do it for both of them. Go replace. Horn, coral block with yellow concrete. Boom. Oh, we have a G-mask on, that's why. There we go. Alright, yeah, that's a little bit better. A little more subtle. I think I like that better. Yeah. Yeah. Horn coral's a little too much. Too bright. I don't know. This is very fiery, though. It's got a very fire look to it, you know? Very much a fire tree. But yeah, I think that experiment turned out pretty well, actually. I think these leaves are going to be useful for me in the future for sure. And I'm going to actually go ahead. The last thing I'm going to do today is we're going to go ahead and copy these. And we're going to go map background again. And we're going to add it to the giant plot of stuff, of trees that I've made over here. And these are all of this stuff over here is not stuff that I've made, by the way. It's just other people's things. I think some of these buildings I did make, but not everything, basically. All these trees, though, I did make. And the leaves and everything else. For past projects and everything. Everbloom or not. Just need to find good spots for them. Here we go. This is next to some leaves here. We can put them right in these spots here. Paste mache. Grab these and separate them into their plots. Different plots, I mean. Go cut. Paste. Whoa. Caps. Paste mache. And uno more. Boom, boom. Cut. Paste mache. Alright. Nice. Nicely done. Yeah. I still love these trees, the glass. I tried to make one with just like the leaves colored. Doesn't look as good. I think the glass really elevates these trees to look like good. You know? Anyway, yeah. So, with that, I am sure you know how the buttons work down there by now, so do click them as you please. Look forward to the same thing next week, of course. And I'll be getting back to that anime scene, of course, next week. So look forward to that as well. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Oh, right, of course. If you want me to see your builds, post in Builders Refuge Discord or my own. Links are down below. Thanks again for watching. Pluto out.